Welcome to another installment of the Socially Distant Podcast. I'm Geeb with my two co-hosts, Josh and Kayla. How y'all doing today, y'all?
Chilling. How are you today, Kayla?
Oh, I'm good. I'm good.
That's good. So today we're recording this on Sunday, May 10th, which is Mother's Day. Happy Mother's Day to all the mothers out there. You know what I'm saying? We love y'all. We appreciate y'all. Y'all make the world go round. Nothing from
No.
So it's
No.
just fuck mom. It's fuck mom, guys.
No.
No, it's not fucking mom. It's just
But what else are we supposed to add
as I
on top
said,
of
yeah.
that? That's
What do
basically
you
it.
what do you want me to say? Happy Mother's Day to everyone?
Yeah. Say Happy
Happy
Mother's Day.
Mother's Day to
Happy
all
Mother's
the
Day, everyone.
Happy Mother's Day to all the regular moms,
we
baby mamas, whatever you are.
Yeah.
no, not Happy Mother's Day to everybody except the baby moms who be putting their good baby fathers through bullshit. You know what I'm saying?
That too, yeah.
But anyway, we got a very, very special episode for y'all today. And I think we just gonna get right into it.
Oh, first
So-
off, congratulations to everyone who finished college. If you graduated, whatever. I know this year was tough and shit.
Yeah, definitely
Definitely.
it's definitely poor graduation circumstances. Yeah, shout out to you, Josh. You know what I'm saying? You
feel so
finished.
bad for y'all.
You know the vibes, y'all.
My man Josh is about to be a full-time athletic trainer. Shout out to him.
Not yet.
Not yet. My fault, bro. I'm trying to boost you up, bro. I'm trying to boost you up.
Definitely trying to cap to the audience, but it's cool.
I'm trying to boost you up because you making positive strides out here, bro. That's all.
Thanks, bro. I appreciate you.
But we got a lot to get to, so I'm gonna get it started, guys. We want to start with Ahmaud.
Yeah.
Ahmaud Arbery.
I feel like we should start with that before we get into the interview.
Yeah, because we got some funnies for y'all today, but we want to get the serious shit out the way, of course. So as a lot of y'all know, this week, I guess, not really last week, but
it happened like 2 months ago.
But
it just
it just hit the news cycle within the past 10 days. So and we didn't get a chance to talk about it last week because it was still very, very new. But so basically, if y'all haven't heard yet, somewhere in Georgia, it was a dude. He was taking a run, and that's all he was doing. And then he was basically hunted down by these two white racist motherfucker. I don't even know how to describe them. Basically, it was a lynching. It was a lynching in 2020, and that's the most simple way I can put it. And it was fucked up, and I just I can't believe this shit. Like, I mean, obviously I can because I know the world we live in, but like that man was really minding his business, not doing anything. He was just trying to get a run in, and like I didn't know like running while black was illegal. You know what I mean? Like niggas can't even run through the neighborhood no more without having to keep their head on the swivel. Like, you shouldn't have to do that. Like, the way they pulled up on him was just like, it was premeditated. Well, I'm sure it was premeditated, but
I guess it's just that time of the year because we've seen the other bull who got killed by the cops. We've seen all this shit like this happening, and it's just, I guess it's just that time of the year where it happens, and it's like sad to say that it's that time of the year, but like as a black man, like I just know like it's gonna get there at one point in the year where like just blacks are just gonna get killed off like this, like snap like that, and it just sucks to be a part of that. And it sucks that like even on Mother's Day, like we talked about this before, like that you have to like worry about your sons and just being out there just dogging. And like they trying to put that narrative out that he wasn't a good person. Like he apparently like went in like broke into like some construction site or something like that, and that's why they gunned him down or something. I don't know. But they were
whatever rhetoric they're spewing, it does not justify the fact that a young man lost his life while doing nothing wrong. They couldn't prove any wrongdoing. It was no evidence that he did anything wrong. It was purely speculation and assumption. That's it. They saw a black man in the neighborhood didn't think he belonged, so they took assault weapons and killed this man. They held him down, tried to jump him, shot him.
Shot him again. He was good. If you
him.
really look at, if you look, I don't know if you've probably seen the video.
I saw the video, bro. Yeah, it
But
looked like he was holding his own a little bit.
Yeah, he was.
And then they shot him.
So just that, like he was about to fight off the son, I guess, and or the dad, I guess, and his son shot him in the back, I guess.
Yeah. And it says the reports say that the two men, I'm not gonna say their names because fuck them. The two men had some sort of connection to law enforcement, which brings me to kind of a bigger point. Like, you can't blame us as black men or as a black race in general if we don't have the most faith in the law, in the legal system. Like, the shit be happening too much. Like, I feel like it's almost like steered towards killing us off or kind of trying to get us into the prison systems and everything like that. And it's nothing you could say to me that would make me believe any different.
Yeah,
I feel like everyone feels that way, honestly, because I mean, cops in general, like, yeah, the most that you hear about are predominantly after like the black community, but they do go after everyone, and that's why a lot of people, like, I know a lot of white people, like myself included, that I don't trust the cops like as much as I probably should, you know, like I don't honestly feel fully safer with them because you never know what they're going to try and pull with you.
The job description of a police officer is to protect and serve. And honestly, they don't be doing a lot of protecting and serving, and that's just how I feel. Like, I've never personally had a run-in with the cops, allegedly, but I just see too much for me to like be able to put my trust in them. Like, I'm not going to stop and beat at a cop or say hello. Like, no, like I don't trust you, my nigga. You got a gun on your hip, and if that you willing to discharge.
And if you really think about it, cops are just us, but with like a couple months of training, for real.
Yeah.
Like they have the same decisions making as us. Like if they see someone shady, like walking, they're gonna think through the same thought process as we do. Probably even more than us because they're cops and like they're seen in a bad light.
I feel like a lot of cops be like, they like people who never really felt like secure. A lot of them. I'm not saying all of them because obviously it's good people, but it's always good people that do bad jobs, I guess. But like I feel like it's people who at some point in life they felt insecure, they felt like they didn't have power. So the quickest way to like get some kind of power or some kind of one up on people is to become a cop. And I don't think those are the kind of people we need doing that job, because obviously like that's the kind of job that kind of tells you to keep a level head, like all that. They just as scared as you are is bullshit, bro. Like you should be approaching the situation like ready to diffuse it if it is even a situation. Like, but I feel like they act first and think later. It's fucked up. It happens too often. Like, I've even seen, like, I don't know why, but I seen, like, I was at work this summer and I usually sit by the window at lunch, and like I literally saw some cops beating up some dude in the middle of Market Street. Like, I'm like, what the hell did he do, bro? Like, I'm sure he wasn't armed.
Yeah.
He was like, yeah, he was like, so on Market Street, it's like a lot of homeless people that stay by the train station or whatever. And I assumed that he was one of them, and like he was just getting beat up for no reason. And it was like, first of all, it was SEPTA cops, bullshit ass SEPTA cops, bro. Like, you don't even do shit for real. Like, you got a gun to protect the transit, my nigga? Like, what's going on, bro? Like,
no, there was it's funny that you brought that up because there was a video going around, I think late last week or early this week about a guy at the Kohl's right down the street from us here
Mm-hmm.
in like Havertown. There was two cops beating up this one guy, like, in all the stores are closed and everything. So it's like, what did he actually do? Like, why are you guys just beating the shit out of him? And like me and Nolan were watching it. We were just like, literally, what the fuck is going on? Like, we were trying not to, like, I don't know, overly judge it, but at the same time, it's like, I don't, we both agreed that it doesn't matter what this guy did. You don't have to sit there and profusely beat him, like by punching him, like using your elbows, putting like your knee on him. Like, you don't have to be doing
Yeah.
all that shit. If you have to arrest him, then put your knee on his back. If you have to, if he's not like cooperating, handcuff him, put him in the car, and that's it. Like, you don't need to be doing all this extra shit.
It's definitely ways of
Cause
restrainment
yeah,
that you don't have to like use a lot of force. And
exactly.
also I have a problem with the way the media has been covering that covers all these situations, especially specifically black members of mainstream media um that want to want to play contrarian and play the other side because I guess it get them clicks and views. I don't know why they do that, but
It's like
they
they actually like Republicans though. Like they actually believe that like Trump's like looking out for them and like got their best.
but that's not even a thing. Like it's not. I don't. When in times like this, I don't care about your politics. I really don't. I don't give a fuck what you believe in. If you on the left or you on the right or dead smack in the middle. Times like this, it's about right and wrong. And what happened was wrong. And it's no way that you should be able to try and downplay the victim because you assume that he was doing something wrong. This this man was never proven to be a robber. All we know about him is that he's somebody's son, somebody's brother that got killed in cold blood for no reason. That's all we know. You know what I mean? And
Yeah, because
specifically sorry to cut you off, but specifically
no, you're
people
good.
like Jason Whitlock and Candace Owens, they continually do this shit. Like I saw Jason Whitlock. If y'all don't know who he is, he like some fat ass sports commentator. You know what I'm saying? My man LeVar Ball said all he know about is snacks, which I agree with. Um, LeBron tweeted out in his support of Ahmaud and everything like that, and he basically tried to downplay LeBron and call him like a Twitter activist. But if you know anything about what LeBron do off the court, he's far from just a Twitter activist. He put his money where his mouth is. He speaks on these social injustices that happen all the time. Like he opened a school for the underprivileged black youth. Like he do this shit for real. And for you to dismiss him as that is disrespectful not only to him but to a whole community of people in which you're supposed to represent. As a black person, you have a responsibility to uphold and uplift your community, bro. You don't tear it down constantly. You know what I'm saying? I I want to know how it feels to sell your soul for a seat at that table that you really not welcomed at.
No,
I really want to know, like all that shucking and jiving he do for these Fox people. You know what I'm saying? That's cool. Like it's putting money in your pocket, but at what cost? Like, do you really believe this? Or are you compromising your morals for a couple dollars?
that's a completely different topic though.
It's a completely different. I went on a tangent, and
No,
I know you had the tweet from Candace Owens. What did she say?
she says, hold up, let me hold up. I sent this to you earlier. She really said some bullshit. She said, hold up. She just went on a whole rant. Like I don't even know who Chick was.
She
She's talking about.
she's a Fox News commentator, bro. I don't
He
anybody
said something like two things can be true at once. Ahmaud didn't deserve to die, and Ahmaud was not a jogger gunned down for the crime of being black. It's that simple. The media cannot resist the race narrative in their elections. Like basically, she's trying to say that people are trying to like make this a race thing so that Trump won't win the election. Basically,
it's 100% a race thing. And she also said, I will not be a slave to Democratic race narrative. Not today, not tomorrow, not ever. I will not pretend to live in a society where blacks are hunted to satisfy the mainstream media masters. I do not seek approval. I seek freedom. First of all, bitch, you wrong because black people are hunted. It's facts. That shit's been happening. I could go back to fucking slavery, but I'm not gonna go there. Look at Rodney King. He wasn't really doing shit. You know what I'm saying? Look at how they did.
But listen. They would try to like make the narrative that like, oh, like their past, like, oh, they fucked up in the past, so like this is like brought on them, like it's okay, basically, like what happened to them.
It's not okay. It's not okay.
We can't. And she said this about Brown. She said, lastly, she added Brown. She's like, who will never be what Kobe and Jordan were off the court because he lacks intellect, bro. You have multiple homes, white professional chefs, gardeners, and housekeepers. If that's the example of literally being hunted by white people, then sign me up as soon as possible.
Whoa. First of all,
hold on. So since LeBron was one of the people able to like get out of the hood and make something for himself, he's not being hunted anymore. He's not like people who talk down on him every single day. This man made a school. This man gives $1,000. It was cared to Jordan, who's fucking putting money into jails and like saying Republicans buy shoes too. So I'm not gonna speak against something. Like, come on now, like that's fucked up. Like I don't even know who Chick is. So,
bro, listen. This narrative that they trying to put on LeBron is not true. The fact that they said he will never be what Jordan and Kobe is off the court shows that she doesn't pay attention. Kobe, as far rest in peace, you know what I'm saying? Kobe was a great dude, but Kobe never seen Kobe involve himself in social issues, which is cool. So I don't even know why she brought him in there. But as far as Michael Jordan never spoke out. He don't have to do that. But he did say Republicans buy shoes too, which shows where his priorities were. It's once again, that's all right. But you're not going to downplay him by comparing him to two people that hasn't done nearly the amount that he has. When you refer to LeBron James in the social arena, you put him in the category with Muhammad Ali and Kareem Abdul-Jabbar, or you shut the fuck up. Period.
I feel you.
Like we not gonna do this. And as far as black men being hunted, it's a fact. It's not rhetoric. You don't have to politicize it.
It might not be like how she's stating how like people like getting gunned down, but like there's different ways to like try to bring you down and all that.
It's a system. There's definitely a system in place that whites benefit from that hinders minorities, but we're not gonna get into that. Shit. You could even say OJ was hunted. I mean, however you may feel about OJ, you could say he was hunted.
I don't know about that one. You reached.
But listen. No, I didn't. Because OJ, if you think he did it, cool. I think OJ personally did it, but he got off. That second charge that he caught was some bullshit. They just wanted OJ for the murder that they couldn't get him on. That's all I'm saying.
That's a bad example because
because that's just because of how people feel about OJ. But they wanted OJ ass.
Yeah, definitely. But I think we touched there. We'll let Kayla get into the next one. Well, I'll get into the next one, then Kayla can talk more about it. I think we touched everywhere we need to touch before this turns into a political podcast.
Yeah, this not what we wanted to do, but I feel like sometimes it's not a political podcast, but sometimes when certain things happen, you can't ignore it. You know what I'm saying? You got to speak on it, and you gotta share your thoughts, because I feel like things like this should not go unnoticed. They should be spoken about the right way on as many platforms as possible, especially when you got people like the ones we just talked about trying to change the narrative of it and everything like that.
Exactly. All right.
I feel you.
So we bring back the Corona update a little bit real quick, because like we got some crazy ass news from over here in PA. Let's talk about the June 4th stay at home order got extended till then. I think this dropped Thursday night, like after like all the news and shit like turned off for the night, and like they dropped it on us so that we're here till June 4th.
I'm not gonna lie, bro. If we're gonna be in the crib for the rest of the year, just let me know. Just let me know now. Don't keep on giving me hope and
Bro,
then extending the shit, bro.
I saw the May 8th. I was like, damn, we here. And then
I know.
And then they said, nah, bitch, stay you guys in the crib.
Yeah, fuck y'all. You got
no,
to
first
longer.
First it was like what, May 4th, and then they extended it to the 25th. I'm like, all right. I mean, I'm gonna miss out on my birthday, but it's cool because like we gonna be back in the streets.
It's not too long after.
We gonna be back in the streets. But then
nope.
Like I feel like I spent too much time in the sheets and not enough time in the streets. You know what I'm saying? Like I just like I'm starting to get cabin fever a little bit, but like I'm all right though. I'm gonna stay all right.
Get outside and walk around. Keeping your ass in the crib too much.
I mean, I do that, but like it's just at a certain point, like damn, like I want to go somewhere. Like I bought some fits for the summer. Like I'm trying to get these fits off.
No, that's dead for you. But Caleb talked about something last night that I thought like we should just share with y'all about the schools and all that.
Oh, yes. Okay. So what my mom was telling me is that Springfield is already seriously talking about making their upcoming school year all online. And then Lower Marion was talking about doing like an every other day type of thing. So half of the kids would go to school Monday, Wednesday, the other half would go Tuesday, Thursday, and then on the off days and then on Fridays that you're not going to school, they would make it online, which I feel like is so confusing. I don't think any of the schools, I don't think any of the schools should really be talking about shutting down the school in the fall. Like, I get it. You want to like stay ahead of this and think ahead and have a plan, but I don't know. I feel like it's too far out. Like, just let the kids go to school. And then obviously if it gets closer and you need to change something because this is still, in full force and it's still a serious matter, then do it online. But I don't know.
But
I think they just keep everything open. Like,
I mean,
at this for that far out.
At this point, like I feel like it's too hard to like call what you're gonna do. Like, so I can't get mad at how people handling the situation because like this is something we never been through. Like, there's never been a time where shit was like so stagnant, like and we don't know what to do. Like, it's protocols for everything except for this. Like, I feel like this is literally the worst case scenario.
Exactly. I mean, like, I completely understand that, like, it sucks, and to have a backup plan in case all of this is still seriously happening by the time the school year comes up, then perfect. That's fine. It's always good to have a backup plan, but I don't know. I wouldn't go as far as being like, all right, you know what? Fuck it. We're going to cancel the school, like, not cancel it, but like make it online.
Yeah.
That's all the way in like September. Like, why are you trying to shut that down right now? Like, just have the backup plan of obviously keeping everything online if you have to, but if you don't have to, then don't automatically just say that you're not going to let the kids go to school next year. Like, that's not right.
I'm gonna need them to give me a decision in July though, for sure.
Definitely. I mean, like, I get it. It sucks. They're doing what they can, but at the same time, like, they need to stop this shit. Like,
bless you.
Thank you.
All y'all in the states that's starting to open up, don't fall for it. Y'all better stay y'all ass in the crib.
Real shit. And you know me, I love a good conspiracy theory. But I thought it was weird how like the professor from Pitt who was about to like make a breakthrough about like the corona vaccine got killed, and the next thing you know, like our shit got extended like a few days later. Like, that shit was just weird to me. Like, I don't know too much about it, but
no, that shit's fucking wild. And that's
the
what
FBI
they did.
Listening.
Like,
fuck them niggas. They know where I live.
Ooh, he said, okay.
He said, pull up, feds. You don't got nothing for the
feds. I'm like, huh?
You don't got nothing for the feds.
I ain't got shit for them either.
Jesus.
Yeah, no, but this is definitely a wild ass time. I definitely think it's some sort of darker, deeper link going on here. I just haven't quite connected the dots yet. I think I'm a hold off on connecting them dots because I don't want no smoke with the feds. They some wild ass niggas.
Josh wants it though.
I do want it. I want all the
He'll
smoke.
handle it.
I'll handle it.
You got it, bro.
For SDP, I got it.
You got it, bro. You gonna hold the gang down?
Yeah, you know the vibes.
For sure.
All right.
Oh,
So let's get into this interview, right, Yi?
Yeah, for sure.
yeah,
You wanna introduce it today, bro?
You got it. You know how my introducing skills would be. I'm gonna just add him to the call. We might as well. We might as well just like keep talking, and then I'll just add him. We'll just go about
bro.
that.
Yeah, for sure. You heard about Earl Thomas, bro?
Oh, wait, him and his wife. We can talk about that a little bit before we start the interview.
Yeah, bro. This nigga was in the crib, I guess. He had a little side work over, and then his wife came home, and I guess she pulled the gun out on him, had him at gunpoint. Imagine being held at gunpoint and you ass naked.
And imagine you hit him with your brother though.
They say he was hitting with his brother. Yo.
What's up, my boy? What's up?
How are you today?
Y'all?
Chilling, man. Had a rough night. I'm chilling.
How quarantine treating you?
That shit's kind of ass, bro. I've been playing 2K, working out, doing all gel workouts, all push-ups.
Bro, that's all you can do.
All you can do, for real.
Shit's
Damn, bro,
terrible.
we got introduced the guest though. We got introduced
Go
the
ahead.
guest.
You know.
Yo, today we got a very special guest for y'all. Cabrini basketball legend, Keith Blassingale. What's up, my man? How you doing?
I'm chilling, man. I'm chilling.
Congrats on graduating too, bro. Congrats.
Yeah, bro, definitely congrats on the graduation.
I ain't graduated. I got one more semester left.
One more semester?
Yeah,
it's all right, bro.
One more semester?
One more semester.
Yeah. It's all good. For sure.
So, go ahead, Guy.
Go ahead, bro. No.
All right.
You got it.
Tell people about yourself. Like, why you here, what you do, all that.
I'm 22, a little Cabrini, marketing major. I play college sports. Played basketball 4 years. Started off at Goldie Beacom. That's D2. I hated it. Came to Cabrini for my second semester, freshman year. Didn't really play that much. I was thinking of leaving. Came back my sophomore year. Broke out, averaged 17. I left because I couldn't afford the bill, so I went to Rosemont for a year. Averaged 19 there, won a chip. And then the coach wanted me back at Cabrini, and I hated Rosemont, so I came back. And y'all know what happened this year. Y'all knocked us out the playoffs. But I'm not gonna talk about that.
You gave us 40 though.
That wasn't 40 though. I was on senior night too.
Yeah.
Yeah, bro. I mean now it's just I'm looking to play overseas, but I gotta get that degree first. That's the goal, get the degree.
For sure.
And then see all this corona shit is messing everything up. So but after that I want to get into sports marketing. Be an agent. And I got a lot of plans for the bread I'm doing. I'm also YouTubing and all that stuff, so I'm trying to find all ways of income.
All right.
So basically, you just trying to stay positive and productive during this little
man. You can't
corona.
be sitting here just doing nothing, man. It's too much time on our hands to be doing nothing.
So when did you start hooping?
Damn, I started hooping second grade, I want to say. That wasn't even my main sport though. It was football. I wanted to play football, and I played all three sports. I played baseball. Actually, I played every sport: baseball, hockey, basketball, football. And then it got to high school. It was like my mom was like, "You gotta choose one." At that time, I was like, "Damn." I was still skinny. I was like maybe a $120. I was like, "All right, I'm just gonna go basketball and see what happens." Because football, I was getting my shit crushed. Come across. I was playing wide receivers. I was getting my shit boomed on. I said, I'm not doing this, bro. I really ain't got playing cold weather. Like, nah, bro, I'm good.
Yeah, no, that middle, no joke.
Yeah, nah, it ain't for me. That shit was killing me. I said, nah. I'll sign up for basketball any day.
For sure.
All right. So, what do you think was your best game you ever had?
Ooh,
college.
I got probably the two. The one I would say at Rosemont, I had 45, against Wilson at Wilson in the playoff game. We beat them 100 and something to like 7. You smacked them. I had 45 with like 10 minutes left and took us out. 45, 5-5. That shit was spooky. That was a good game. And then the second one was probably my senior night, just because it was like my last. It could have been my last home game, and like it was just like everything was just going right, and it just ended right too. Like, but I knew like once we got the ball and we got the ball in timeout, I knew he was gonna call the play for me. I was gonna get the ball. First, honestly, the play really wasn't for me, to be honest with you. But I got out, I got open. My teammate got me the ball, and they put the little. I don't know his name. He's kind of short. Well, I don't know his name, but I was happy about him because once I got space, bro. Once I got enough space, I'm pulling it, and I already hit like 8 threes. So I'm like, this shit gotta go in, bro.
That's actually my roommate. We talk about that all the
time. Yeah, bro. You put my man on the spot.
Oh man. Nah, bro, because they had the aggressive African bull on me, so I was like, damn. I was like, he was aggressive. I'm like, all right, I can get past him, but he gonna try to fuck me up probably. Yeah. So they switched them when they put the small ball on me. I'm like, man, all I gotta do is get to a spot and just raise up on him. I raised up, and that shit was bang. Like that shit was a fun game. That was a fun game. The next one wasn't though, but it is, man.
You still gave us like 30, I think, though. Like,
all in the second half too, because I was on my ass the first half. First half was spooky for me. I was like, damn, these niggas on my ass, bro. Oh my ass, I was getting help, but it's not the help that I needed.
I think that's what like made us like respect you even more. Like as a player, like you came up to us and like, good shit. Like y'all did good. Like
bro. I'm not like that, bro. I'm not like that. I'm not like niggas, bro. Niggas don't like me because I be too friendly, bro. They be like, "Oh, you too friendly. You always helping people up." It's not. It's a game, bro. At the end of the day, bro. Like I'm gonna kill them on the court regardless, bro. It's not even that deep. Like you ain't gotta be an asshole to niggas, bro. Like that's why I don't get like, bro. That's why, bro. Think about this Michael Jordan shit is gonna come on tonight, bro. It be just making me look like, bro, why you ain't gotta do all the stuff you gotta do. You can be great in your own way, bro. You ain't gotta
thank you, bro.
Down, you feel me? Like you making people not eat. Like, bro, I wish, bro. I was talking to my man about that. I was actually talking to Brian Cameron about that, bro. I'm talking to him. I'm like, bro, what do you do? Like a bull came up to you after a bad game. It's like, bro, you're not eating, bro. What? You gonna have to see me and I'm eating your food, bro. You're tripping. And vice versa. I said, bro, as a leader, bro, like if you went up to somebody, I was like, yo, you suck. Give me your shit, bro. What? If he don't steal you, then you treat him like an animal, bro. Like, nah, bro, it's not even that. Like everybody who, bro, we all D3, bro. At the end of the day, at the end of the day, this shit gonna be over. Like, shit's over. But now I'm good friends with Rich Dunham and McCullum and Ambrose and Brian Cameron. All this, bro, all that's all for connections down the road, bro. You never know when you need people. So ain't no point to be nasty and this and that, bro. I always give respect after the games, bro. Dab everybody up, bro. Don't matter how they treat us. Bro, let's dab them up. Good game. Fans, the crowd be rocking, bro. I just smile, bro. Go up to them. They'll come up to me at the game. Oh, we try to get in your head. Like, I think it was after the senior night game. They was talking to me. I was like, bro, we tried to get in your head. It just wasn't working. I got a bunch of DMs. Like, bro, I'm not really rattled during the moments, bro. Like, it's just a game. Like, it's not anything to be shaking on my boots about, bro. Like, it's just a game.
Yeah, exactly. I think that like me and Gabe actually talked about that like after that game. I was like, wow, he was like real humble after that shit. Like I would have been the same in that position.
Yeah, bro. I came in practice though, bro. I was a little cocky motherfucker, bro. But once I went D2, that shit humbled me. I'm like, damn, this niggas out here is tough, bro. I'm like, yeah, you gotta humble yourself, bro. But once you get to that level, like you could be cocky, bro. It's even better when you're humble because niggas gotta respect you, bro. They're like, you can't like you sitting there not talking shit, but you just busting their ass and smiling, bro. That's even better than you just talking shit to them, bro. Yeah. Now exactly. You busting your ass, bro. You nice, you just smiling in the court. Niggas like, damn, bro, this nigga he helped you off the floor. Like, damn, I can't not take his hand, bro. All right. Niggas tight, bro. Niggas be tight.
No, that's the worst. That's definitely the worst kind of person to play against because like it's definitely like a difference from like going from playing high school to being a D2, D3 athlete because like when I went to school, I went to the worst D2 football team in America, but it was still niggas that was nice though.
Nice,
like,
yeah, bro. You gotta think like
niggas is talented, bro.
Yes, bro. College is basically every high school player is either first, second, or third best player, bro. So they're all coming in with all egos, all everybody coming in. Like that's what one of our issues was this year because we had like the younger players didn't want to really buy in. They're still in that high school mindset, like, bro, like, I'm just going to score. No, bro, you gotta play your role in college, bro. Your role is if the coach came a bunch of here to get rebounds, bro, get rebounds, bro. Don't try to do 20 and 20. But there's not too many niggas out there getting 20 points, 20 rebounds. Not everybody, you know, Tyheem Monroe and all them tough ass players, but all them. Everybody has a role, bro, and they didn't understand that until we started clicking like late. But by that time, everything was already fucked. We already lost like 11 games in a row. Like, it was really, I could really just depend on was Vo, and honestly, consistently, it was just Vo. Like, everybody else was just the tallest of every game. That's what our problem. We had no consistency, and I tell them all the time, and they're gonna get better at it. Like, over time, it comes with like when they're just young and you're just not ready for the moment. Like, but it just hurt because I was only like upperclassmen, so I'm stuck like, yo, this, like, and they just like, all right, bro. And now I'm like, all right, now I just gotta take over. Now I'm gonna make you respect me. And then when it's like, oh shit, he really, I averaged 20, nigga, like, come on, like, pick it up, like, and I'm not even that bull. I'm not even gonna yell at you, bro. I'm just gonna be like, yo, you gotta pick it up, bro. Like, you gotta do motivate. I'm more of like, I'll pull you along more than like force you. You know what I'm saying, like, just here, come with me. I'm gonna show you, and then they'll see like, all right, bet, and I'll tell them different matchups. Like, as I got older, but the game slowed down, I can be able to just see different stuff. Like, I just learned like game all about counters. I heard the coach say it was actually during the game. He's like, he's not going left. You're right, I'm not going left, but if I go left, I got a counter for when you stop me, bro. Because I'm going to go left, I'm gonna snatch you back, and you're gonna hold this. Like, it's just I got too much stuff in my head, and it'd be processing, bro. That's why I'm thankful I came back and helped me get that leadership. Is like strengthen my leadership better, like on and off the court, like when I get in my career or whatever. And then like it's just little shit I picked up. I'm like, damn, you start watching film or you start learning people's tendencies. That's why like they was hyping Brian Cameron up. That's my man now, but it was hyping him up. I'm like, bro, there's no way this white boy is this tough. But I ain't gonna lie, bro. He played us the first time. The first time we beat him at the crib. This man started 7 for 7. I said, what is he on, bro? Like, he literally snatched back in my, like, near our bench. I'm watching it. It was my man's net. Snatch back. Bang. Coach said, rebound. He looked back before the shit went in. There is no rebound. I was like, yo, who is this bull, bro? That's a cool-ass bull, bro. I ain't gonna lie.
I tore my ACL this year, and like when the payoff game against Wesley, like right behind me, so like we talking the whole entire game, and like we just like, yo, like this nigga really like coming through,
bro. He is like that, bro. He is different. Like that. He's a different bull, bro, and he talking that shit while he doing it, bro. That's the crazy. I'm saying, bro, I'm busting, bro. First they play a matchup zone to hide him because he can't play defense, so I'm finding him. I found him on a one. I went past him lay. I sold the lay. He come back down. He do his pump. You know how he pump fake. I got you in the air, hit it. He got me when I snapped. I stripped him, and he called the foul. He's like, bro, you should have made that layup, bro. You fucked up. So, all right, watch this. We going back and forth, bro. It was literally like a period, like 3-4 minute period. Me and him going back and forth, bro. That shit was lit. Bro, he like that, bro. That's a different white boy, bro. I ain't going to cap to you.
No, because I remember the playoff game that IU had against them, and I'm sitting there watching. I noticed that this man, they was down at the time. Then I noticed, like, I see this man's shoes. He got Mamba mentality on his shoes, and he really bout that shit. So I look at Josh. I'm like, yo, look at this man's shoes. And then we both looked at each other like, yeah, this shit over.
Yeah, bro.
That's real shit.
So, like, I know y'all both, like, played 4 years, and, like, it started as the CSAC. And it turned into like the Atlantic, right?
Yeah.
So like, what was those battles like between y'all? Like,
CSAC. So I stayed in CSAC an extra year because I went back to Rosemont. So CSAC, when they was in it, it was mad top heavy. Like, it was either Gwinnett, Cabrini, Newman. Like, those were the joint. That was the teams, bro. So like, and then there was like a second tier: Marywood, Immaculata. I'm trying to think who else is in it. Karen was okay. They wasn't crazy.
Yeah. Karen just had the one bull, Malachi.
Yeah, Malachi. He old as shit. Him. Who else? They had Clark Summer was the worst.
Yeah, Clark Summer was the worst. Centenary was okay. Centenary was
all right. They was like in that middle tier too. And fuck Keystone. Keystone, they had that. They was all right for like.
Keystone was always like up and down every year. You never knew what to get with them.
Yeah, bro. They just like to score, no defense. But like my sophomore year, I played with fucking Taheem, so I think it was the national player of the year.
Bro,
so
I thought
actually, but he was different.
Bro, I thought it was hot shit going against the last game we played against y'all my sophomore year. Like we won like the last like 4 games. Bro, I had a headband on and everything, bro. This nigga fried the shit out of me.
Bro, he is different, bro. That boy is different.
Bro, like one-legger shit like Dirk, bro. I was just like, yo,
yeah,
like,
he did. But like when we like playing like practicing with him, bro, I feel like, bro, he is not that crazy, bro. When I would go back and like look like at this man, he averaged 22 and 16. Right, he would have 10 plus boards by halftime. I don't even know how he gets them. Like I'll be like, bro, how many boards you got? But he's like, I got like he had a 28 and 22 point. He had 22 points, 28 rebounds one game. I said, where the fuck are you getting these rebounds from, bro? Exactly. Are they just giving them to you? He was like, nah, bro. I just know where it's about to come off at. I was like, bro, I don't even think you get them bitches, bro. I was just sitting there like, I don't even like back then, bro. It was Taheem, Daryl, Ivan. Who else we played with? Our team was loaded sophomore year. Oh my god, we had Ant came second semester. We had the Smith brothers, the two. They wasn't doing too much. All they did was shoot. Brett, bro, that team should have went to at least the Sweet 16 in the tournament, bro. We had a lot of talent, but we ran to fucking Springfield. They had some tough white boys too. I'm like, God, Jesus, bro.
Would you say that was the best team you ever been a part of?
Bro, yes. But that team should have. That team should definitely went either to Sweet 16 or past it, because Springfield that beat us they went to the Final Four, and then who else? And we only lost 3 games that year. Besides that, we got smacked by Dennis in the second game of the season. Other than that, we lost to Newman at Day Place, and that's because Daryl didn't show up to the game, and then we lost to Gwinnett in overtime because Daryl didn't show up to the game. So both of them games we could have easily won. Like we went to every game that we was probably gonna win. Like if the team didn't have over, we always said if the team didn't have over, I think it was 45. They didn't have past 45 at halftime, bro. They were gonna lose, bro. Because we put 50 on their head in the second half, and we did it every time, bro. But the CSAC back then was tough. Then when everybody left, CSAC was terrible. Oh my god, it was just bro. It was just Rosemont. Centenary is actually getting good. They got a new coach. Karen was good because they had Julian, Millikai, and Jeremiah. And Wilson came in. And Wilson was good too at their place. Those were 14, but everybody else was terrible, bro. It's fucking poop. I was so mad. Fucking poop, bro. And then we ended up winning it because Karen was actually good. They was actually good. And they had, you ever play at their court, they got that shit loaded to the fucking brim. Like everybody was in there. That shit was jumping. But that shit, and then I came to Atlantic East, and it's just like, it's way more talent than Atlantic East. Like, it's just way more talent. Like, individual talent. Like, niggas and stuff.
Freshman and sophomore year was crazy. I just remember going up against, like, grown-ass men at Newman.
Yes.
Like,
yes. Those niggas are 26, 27 years old, bro.
Strong as shit with kids in the stands.
In the stands.
Like, yeah, I'm just sitting there like, yo, I ain't got shit for them right now.
Niggas is different, bro. I can't. If I ain't hooping by 22, but it's just old for me. But niggas be coming, they be like, oh, I'm trying to hoop. They be 25. I'm like, y'all got kids in the stands playing child support, bro. You ain't getting no check from this. You just here, bro. You just here going to class. 26 years, you gotta still go to class. You 26 years old in the classroom, bro. That's embarrassing. I ain't gonna care.
So, why did you choose Cabrini? Like, what after Go to Beacon, why did you choose Cabrini?
That's just funny. I wanted to stay D2, bro. In my head at that time, bro, nobody could tell me I wasn't tough, bro. And I wasn't even as good as I am now. So I was just a straight shooter. Couldn't dribble, I could do lays. I was athletic, but I couldn't do like anything else. So I'm saying like, bro, I'm going D2 somewhere else. They was like, yeah, you're just gonna have to sit a year. No, I'm not sitting the goddamn year, bro. I don't even like school like that. I'm not the biggest fan of school, so I'm not gonna be sitting here just going to class and not doing anything. So, and then my AAU coach was like, bro, check out D3 school. You can play right away. Bet. All right. So I actually emailed Gwinnett. Barron didn't hit me back up. I hit up Gwinnett because they recruited me out of high school. So I hit up Gwinnett. I was like, Barron, I'm trying to come for a visit, blah, blah, blah. He never hit me back up. No, he hit me back up 2 weeks later. So, all right, fuck that. Then I hit up Rosemont with Bob. He waited too long. Cabrini coached me right back to maybe within 15 minutes. She's like, yo, come up for a visit. So, all right, bet. Came here, gassed my head up, bro. I was talking about, yeah, we got so many injuries. You're going to play right away. I'm sitting here like, all right, bet. Come there. I am sitting there on the bench like a dickhead, like this. You know, and coach, this is when I didn't really have no clout or nothing, bro. I'm sitting on the bench, bro. I'm sitting next to Ant. Two white boys starting over me. Two just corny. They corny. They my man, but they corny. But at this time, I'm like, bro, I'm better than them. I'm finding everybody at practice. I don't know what you want me to do. He look at me. You know, the coach will look at you, look back. He like, all right, it's about to come, right? He be like, yo, you tap somebody next to you? I said, bro, here, yeah. He wants you. They ain't hit you with the 20 seconds left. Here, go get him. Bro, I'm not going to get. I told my mom to come to every single one of them games, bro. She's sitting there looking like a dickhead, bro, like this. I'm sitting there like this. I'm looking at her like, he said I was going to play. I thought I was going to play. And that shit was quiet. Then I'm like, bro, I'm definitely back. And then I started playing more after Ivan tore, like, he popped his hamstring. So I started playing way more. I'm like, all right, bet. And then that's why I think I ended up averaging like 5 points that season. Like, it was something light. But I scored more than half the people that was on the goddamn team. Like, so I was like, all right. And then I was like, bro, I ain't doing that, bro. Then I had a bill, so I couldn't leave. So I was like, damn, I gotta get a job. I gotta take some time off. And then Cabrini was like, yo, don't worry about it. We'll put you on a payment plan. And I had to live on Taheem couch all my sophomore year to pay my bill off until I got a girl. I got a girl on campus. One of the girls that hoop on the team, stayed with them. And I was finessing on campus. So my bill got paid off. I didn't have no bill. I said, bro, I ain't doing this, bro. I can't afford it. I'm out. And I went to Rosemont. And that's how shit went. And Rosemont Bob is he's the most annoying coach I've ever had in my life, bro. And there's times I want to punch on him, bro. Like, did ass punch on him. I was like, bro, I'm not spending my senior year like that, bro. I can't do it. And then, you know, I go to parties and shit, so I'm going to party at Cabrini. I'm sitting there, bro. They're like, yo, Sweat. They call me Sweat. They're like, yo, Sweat, come back. Wow, we really need you. You're going to be crazy next year. Piping my head up again. Boo-boo the fool. All right, bro. Go ahead, bro. Damn. Go talk to Mac. I can't talk to Mac. You know what I'm saying? Go talk to Mac. This is like during the season. I was like, bro, go talk to Mac. Tell me what he says. And you come back and tell me what he says. Mac is like, yo, you want to come back, bro? We're going to work something out. So, all right. Let's work. This is at the point I got in an argument with the coach at Rosemont at practice. I'm sitting there. What happened? I'm trying to think of the exact situation, bro. Cause I cursed him out, bro. Cause I'm one of them players, but you ain't got to yell at me to motivate me, bro. You can just talk to me like a grown ass man, bro. This, bro. You ain't shit. Blah, blah, blah. I said, bro. First, he's fat. He's big. You seen him, right? He's huge. So I'm like, bro, stop talking like that. He's like, why did you think you this? You're right. So at that point, bro, I think this is when we played Immaculata at Rosemont. We lost to y'all. This is like 2 games before that this happened. And I started posting. I posted on the gram like, yo, 8 games left. And I'm just going down making a countdown. Niggas looking at me crazy. I'm like, bro, I'm not doing this, bro. 8 games left. Now I'm putting some minimums in his head. He like, damn, I might lose him. And he did. He lost me. I ain't gonna lie. At that point, bro, I was checked out, bro. I was like, bro, I told the team, I said, bro, I'm doing this for y'all, bro, but past this, bro, I don't know what's gonna happen. So we're gonna get this chip and we're gonna bounce out. He's like, bro, and everybody, the crazy part is everybody on the team realized it, bro. And then they were like, they understood, like, cause I'm not a negative person, bro. I'm positive. I'm first to practice all the time, last to leave, all that, bro. I'm like, bro, I'm here to work. So we're gonna get this chip and we're gonna get this money. We're gonna get the first chip in y'all history. And I'm with Kawhi and I'm a dip. All right, I'm a dip. And it was all right, bro. Let's get this chip. We got the chip. Niggas, we went to the tournament. I already knew we was gonna get snacked because we was in a terrible league. So they're gonna put us against somebody tough as shit. And we play Amherst, tough as shit. Smallest player was 6'3", had 2 7-footers. I'm sitting there like, damn, these niggas big as shit. These niggas big as shit. We was holding in for a little bit, and then they just, you know what I'm saying, they just took off. He gonna come to me after the game. He was like, all right, he said, it's your team now. I need you to talk to him later on here, like a end of the year meeting. I never forget it, bro. End of the year meeting at the hotel. He's like, bro, I need you to talk to him and let him know that you're there for him, like going forward. I'm sitting here looking at I don't know if you know Nick Gemmel. He a white point guard, backup point guard for them. He was like, I'm talking to him like, bro, he don't even know, bro. Like, this ain't it, bro. He said, bro, just go in there. I basically said my goodbyes during the meeting, bro. Niggas looking at me crazy. I'm like, bro, I just want to thank all you guys for the time. You know what I'm saying? It's been, you know what I'm saying? It's been a great season. I don't know what's going to happen next. Everybody looking at me cross. I'm like, yeah, bro. Let's just go enjoy this. Enjoy the season we had. Everybody giving a hug and shit. So at that point, he already knew. Like, he already had an idea. But then he did some nuts to try. Because there's a whole lot of shit going on with that, bro. I'm not cool with him at this point, like, to this day.
I feel that. But you did get your 1,000 points there, though. How did that feel?
Yeah, bro. It was my career 1,000 points. That was good. It was actually, we played Brent Athens, and they were terrible. And it's crazy because my man Heem played for him, too. So he was about to be the all-time leading scorer of this school. So before the game, I'm like, bro, we already knew we was going to win, bro, because they're terrible. So we were like, bro, I said, bro, I'm guarding you, bro. I'm going to let you rock out. I'm going to let you get that. That's something that's going to stand forever, bro. So I'm going to let you get that. I'm acting like I'm guarding you, but don't try to do some crazy shit. Just, you know what I'm saying? Just get the bucket. I'm acting like I'm guarding you. You get the bucket. He's like, all right. He got it. He said, I'm going to do the same for you. I'm sitting there. I can hit a jumper. I'm like, yo, this is crazy. First half, I got like 6 points. I need 24. So I'm like, damn. So I just started jacking. Like, I've never been hooked. I was headhunted for every lay, but my teammates helping me out the way. And it was the last game that my family could come to. Because the next game was at Wilson. So they're not coming to Wilson. So this is the last game. They had posters. You know, people bring the posters and stuff. I'm like, damn, it's a lot of pressure, bro. This is a lot of pressure. I cannot not get this 1,000 points. So I ended up getting it. Didn't stop the game. It was whatever. The refs realized it, and then they called timeout. We started celebrating. It was cool. It was all good. And then I got my 1,000 point in Cabrini this year against Marywood. Same situation, brother. This one, it was amplified because my mom got T-shirts made, and my son scored 1,000. I'm like, oh my god! And it was quiet. Every time it gets quiet because like you don't want to jack for the points because you need to win. And in that situation, and we lost to Marywood, we had to play in that playoff game with Newman. Like it would be us and Newman. We were at the bottom, so we needed to win that game. So the English was like, bro, coach was like, don't force it. Blah 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 blah. I said, what do you mean? Like you keep thinking I'm forcing these shots, but this is the shit I shoot every time. So it's not like I'm forcing. Like I'm shooting step back threes. Like this is my game. And then I was beefing with his I guess girlfriend, bro. Like he's coach of the girls team. They think I'm like a jack and like I'm an asshole. I'm like, bro, they don't even know me. They just see me on the court. I have passion. Like that's passion. That is passion on the court. Like it's two different things. Like if I'm getting frustrated because somebody's dropping the ball and I'm diming them, yeah, I'm gonna be mad. Like, bro, catch the ball. You feel me? Like, but I'm not MFing this, that. I'm not fighting. Like you never seen me do anything, bro. I got one tech in my career. My whole basketball career is off of just. I told the ref, man, I should have dunked it. Like, bro, like that's not me. Like, I'm not really worried about it. But that game was pressing, and I ended up getting it, and we ended up winning the game, so it was all good. 1,000 points is something crazy. But I mean, if I played my freshman year, I believe I would have had 2,000, but I didn't get a chance to.
I think you ended with what, 1,600?
Yeah, 1,600. So I was like, it is what it is. Like, can't complain.
Is there anything that you would change about your college career?
I got two options. So if I decided the D3 route way before, I would have came to Cabrini off rip, like not just going to Goldie, like go to Cabrini off rip, and then stayed all four, and not just be jumping around because I would have graduated now, obviously, and then my second option would have been to stay D2, like or stay at Goldie and just rough it out. And then I always wondered like what kind of player I would have been then, like because D2 and D3 work ethics is just two totally different things. But that shit, at Goldie we was lift Monday, Wednesday, Friday, condition Tuesday, Thursday, before season, before they even touch the ball. Like you're in there, I'm sitting here, I'm going into college. I'm like 150, bro. By the time that I was 170 muscle, like I'm fit. Never been so fit in my life. I came to Cabrini. No, you know that D3 shit, bro. That shit not mandatory. So like, it's not really nobody forcing you to do it. So like, when you got schoolwork and this and that, bro, you like, bro, I ain't really lifting that hard, bro. Or we just had a game. I just played 40 minutes, bro. This lift, bro. I'm stretching, bro. He'd be like, why you stretching? But you understand the amount, but my body hurts after a game, bro. I land on my back. I'm doing this. I'm falling on the ground. My knees is hurting. My dumb ass didn't stretch early in my career, so my body's hurting. Like before a game, I'm in there getting treatment. After the game, getting treatment. That shit ain't it, bro. That shit ain't it. That shit hurt. That shit hurt now. Every time I get up, my knees cracking. I'm like, God damn, I feel old, and I just stopped playing. Yeah, but that's probably two things I would have explored.
Do you have like any plans, like your life after basketball? Like,
yeah, I definitely want to do that overseas, at least for a little bit. Do the overseas thing for. I know I gotta probably go to like Central America. I know there's a couple of countries that do want me, so I just got told me I gotta finish, make sure I finish school first, get my degree, and then handle that. And after, obviously, it's not like a life sport, so you gotta have something else. So I'm looking at a couple things. So like I want to get in wholesaling with retail. Not retail, like with homes and stuff. I want to get into that. I want to get into sports marketing for a professional team. I want to do this YouTube thing, which I've started up. What is the other one? I want to be a sports agent down the line once I have enough connections. I'm one of the people I gotta do multiple things, but I can't just be sitting. I don't see myself sitting in a 9 to 5, just like calling, hello, can I help? Blah, 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 blah. All right, like I'm not doing that. I'm sorry. I need something. Get me active, and I also want to be not in the mix, but I want to be out there. I want to be city to city, going to see clients, that type stuff. For so sure. Yeah, that's probably 4 of my joints I got right now. That's why I've been reading every day, some good books. Book I'm reading right now is Think and Grow Rich. It's pretty good. I just started it today. It's pretty good. Yeah, I'm just trying to read, just better my knowledge, honestly. This is all I can do.
So you said you was doing YouTube. Tell us about what you be doing on your channel, and like what's the direction of your channel and all that.
I got you. So I basically I think I decided like, I think 4 weeks ago I decided, because I always wanted to do it. I think my personality is pretty good. Like everybody told me you should do YouTube, blah blah blah. But with school and basketball, but I didn't have time. And when I commit to something, I want to commit. You know what I'm saying, 100%. So It's not like I don't want to go half-ass down ticking. I'm posting videos every other month. Nah. So I've been doing reaction videos. I got 4 or 5 videos up there. I'm actually going to record one tonight. I do scary reaction videos. I did me doing a gameplay of Jason, Friday the 13th Jason game. That was pretty funny. I'm just going to do more reaction videos. I mean, it sucks that sports. I want to do sports, but everything's shut down. So I've been doing I'm gonna do old games tonight. I'm probably gonna do a video. Try not to laugh. If I laugh, I gotta take like a shot of hot sauce, something along those lines. I just like it's something like I like being in front of the camera, and then I'm learning how to edit. I'm new to the editing and stuff, so I'm learning how to edit more so as like. And I can see for myself, like from my first video to the last one I made, I'm getting better and better. Like it's more like I learned how to add like effects, like the Kawhi laugh effect, or something that's really not funny, like stuff like that. You'd be like, oh, all right, that's cool. So it's becoming fun. Like I'm not into something because I'm like, of course I want to get paid from it, but if that's your main goal, bro, you're not gonna have fun. Like if you're having fun with it, bro, you're gonna love doing it. Same thing with like just your career in general, bro. I'd rather have fun in my job and love going to work every day and love what I'm doing than sitting there like, damn, yeah, I'm making bread, but I'm saying I'm miserable. Like I gotta go back to the crib and do the same shit all over again, bro. Like, nah, I'm good.
Yeah, bro. So, like I know for us. Sorry to cut you off. Like I know for us, like this content creation shit, like it's definitely a lot of work that you put into it, and like like because you starting it off and everything, and I guess like we at the same place as far as like the content we putting out. But like it don't even feel like work. Like
no, bro, it should be fun. Yeah, bro.
Yeah, like I know for me, like after we do this, like I do the editing and stuff like that. So I'm up late, but it don't even feel like I'm working. I'm just like having fun. Like, and watching this back, I laugh and like just take it in. And like I'm putting together a little blooper reel because like in the middle of the clips and shit, like it's always something going on. So like it's just something that like I started to fall in love with. Like,
yeah, bro. If you fall in love with it, bro, the money gonna come. If you producing good content, bro, and you consistent, bro, consistency is one of the biggest keys to being successful, bro. It's for anything, bro. If you consistently work out, bro, you're gonna get to wherever you want to go, bro. If you consistently try that female you want, you might get her eventually, bro. You never know, bro. Don't give up on your dreams. You feel me? Nah, but you can be consistent with. If you consistent, bro. If I'm dropping video, this, bro. Or I'm consistent, bro. I told myself, bro, you gotta do 300 push-ups before you even touch the game, bro. Boom, 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 boom. Now you're consistent. Now after 30 days, it starts becoming, it's a habit now. You're in routine. You're like in routine now. So you're like, all right.
word.
So then you can do without doing it. Cause like I was always a bull. This is one thing about me. I was always a bull. Never made my bed, bro. Niggas like one of my old heads like, bro, if you make your bed, bro, you're gonna feel 20 times better during the day because you start your day up doing something positive. So I started making. I'm like, all right, bro, this make me do feel good. Now you come back to a nice, neat bed. You be like, damn, that look nice. It just make you feel good. Just a little thing in life you gotta just appreciate time at the time. Cause you know what I'm saying? You don't know. Again, you don't know when that shit can end, bro. You don't know what can happen, bro. Just appreciate you. Just be happy you got a bed, bro. You got a bed to make, bro. That might be your only positive thing that happens to you all day. You feel me? So see the little things with a grain of salt. That's what I be doing.
Word.
Let's see.
So I got a question for you. Like, if you got Mount Rushmore, what's your Mount Rushmore of hoopers?
Ooh. Like NBA or just like NBA?
Yeah, NBA.
We can do NBA and we can do in college. People I seen you do that on your Instagram the other week.
Yeah. Well, that was fun. That was a good one, bro. Niggas, I had to really think about it. It was really hard. I'm gonna go my Mount Rushmore. I'm going Bron. Bron's my GOAT. Jordan. Well, this last one's hard, bro. Last one's hard. Like, it's hard. You cannot not have Kareem in there. You can't not have him. But I also want to throw Magic in there. It's only 4 heads. Kareem got to be in there. Kareem got to be in there.
All right.
I got a little pushback for you on yours though, because like I can't definitively say that Wilt is like one of the GOATs, because like we never like it's like Wilt seemed almost like it almost seemed like he like an urban legend. Like it's not a lot of footage on Wilt. There's not a lot of footage. They didn't even keep all the stats they keep today. So like I just can't get behind it.
Well, it's just one of them because he's from Philly, so it's one of them.
Yeah,
he just one of them bulls. Like, it's always myths about he touched the top of the backboard, take a dollar top of the back. You know what I'm saying? Like, it's just myths about. He changed the whole game, made the joint more narrow, whatever. They made it wider, whatever it was, so he couldn't get rebounds. But he just changed the game, like 50 points a game, and then he led the league in assists one time. So it's like
because he wanted.
Because they said he wouldn't pass.
Yeah. But so I can't. I don't know. It's hit like stuff like that, like him, like, and it was only like 8 teams back then, so it's even more hard. So, and then the only people back then was probably really tall, probably Bill Russell. So like, it's hard to have players back then in this genre, but like, it's just his stats is just too hard not to add him in there. That's the only thing for me. But if I had to substitute, I would put Magic in there. That's obviously my 5. So it's Bron, Jordan, Kareem, Magic, and Wilt. That's my 5. That's my 5.
All right, in college.
Ooh,
that you face.
Damn, I can't include myself. I'm guessing.
Yeah.
All right, I'm in there. I'm on there. It's time not to be humble anymore. I'm on there. Ryan Cameron's on there. Damn, there's a lot of people, bro.
I know there is.
Damn, bro, hold up. Bang, bang. Taheem's on there.
Okay.
This nigga's a blue. Damn. That's hard, bro. I'm trying to think. Colts, GOAT status. Like niggas I just played against, period, or it has to be in the league?
You can play against period. We just giving you top 4 you ever played against or played with.
Definitely Jake Ross from Springfield. That's another white boy that's different. He's different. That's a different breed too. So that's my 4. I'm gonna do play with too, because play with I got 4 I play with. Taheem, Daryl. I don't know if you know Daryl Bagwell. I'm going Bo. Bo, he always consistent. Don't matter what it is, he's always consistent. And then I'm going. Damn, I'm gonna leave people off the list. Now I feel like an asshole. I feel like an asshole. Damn. These are all Cabrini players. Now I'm thinking about it. And my man Bryce, my white boy Bryce. He always got hustle. I fuck with that. Either that / Doyle. I don't know if you remember Doyle, the other white boy that he had sophomore year, annoying one. The little one, he feel like he don't hoop.
I played Doyle since he was in high school.
Yeah, bro. Either one of them, bro. They one of the people you always want your team, but you don't want to play against them, bro.
Don't want to play against. Yeah, exactly.
Nope.
He was the exact same way in high school too. Like
same way, bro.
It's annoying. But last question for you. You got any advice for young hoopers who want to end up like you?
Yeah, I got a couple. First, I would say the hard work gonna pay off eventually. Like, it's gonna pay off. You put the work in, it's gonna pay off. Second is focus on film more heavily, and focus on not just your matchup. Everybody on the court that you think is going to be a threat, because that's how I got better. Because at first I'm just going in the game just not winging it. Basically winging it. Like I'm like, all right, we want to see how it happened. Well, if I'm seeing if he's biting on every up fake, I'm hitting him with all hezzies. Like he's going to jump to one of these. Or if he's playing me, because every scout on court says, force him left, doesn't use left hand. He's going to shoot step back, difficult shots. So I learned I got it from other players. So I'll hear them. I'm like, all right, so that's what they think they're going to do. So I'm going to play to that. And I'm going to hit them with all counters. I have like 3 or 4 counters for each move. So if you see me going, let's say he's going left, he's going to step back. All right, so now I'm going left. I'm going to step back, hezzy, throw it to the right. Now you're on my hip. Now I'm going through. Somebody going to step up. I'm diming it to my man. I average 4 assists, so I'm diming it. Like, I'll pass willingly. So it's just little stuff you pick up. And then, like, even though the game might seem fast as a freshman, the game slows down. As you probably know, the game slows down as the years go on, bro. Because as freshman year, bro, when I was in the game, I just didn't want to mess up. Like, I'm in the game, I'm like, bro, here, take this. I don't even. Exactly. Yeah, bro. Yeah, I don't want this, bro. Sophomore year, I'm sitting, I'm like, all right, well, I'm calmed down. Everything is slowed down. Junior and senior year, yeah, that shit was at a snail's pace out there. I'm just like, all right, I'm seeing him keep up back door. I'm going to zoom. All right, bang. I'm seeing them. They're coming to double team me. All right, I'm about to split this. The man in the corner open because both bottom man gonna have to slide over to help. Boom. I'm just seeing the game way better. But I could never be a coach also, because I'm gonna be mad if the players don't do what I think they should do in my head. You know what I'm saying? Like, I get frustrated watching girls' games. I'll be like, why is she not shooting that? Like, why are they not doing step back threes? Why are they not doing this? Like, what is in the game? Like, they can easily do it. Like, I don't understand it, because the girls hate how I play. I mean, you see me play. It's all you think it's nonsense, but shit goes in. It's all step backs, difficult shots, lays. You go like, yo, how is he making this shit? Like, so they get mad. They don't say it. They get mad though. And then I was going to actually train one of them after the season, before all this shit shut down, because she really this one young boy, Layla. She really looked up to me. So I was like, all right, yeah, I'll teach you like a game. I'm just going to teach you all counters, because that's the main thing, especially with like girls basketball. Like, like they don't really count. Like the tough ones use counters. So you see somebody, hey, you're not gonna really see that much girls basketball. They're just doing, especially D3, they're just doing this. You know what I'm saying? Open threes, back cuts. So I say, yo, if you hit them with some wham, you're gonna be crazy. They're gonna be like, all right. Then you're gonna be on Sky reports. Then you can just start opening your whole game up and broaden it. But yeah, but I was actually thinking about doing a podcast or like just videos explaining like what I think like as a scorer you should do. Like I'm a scorer first, but I can also play. You know what I'm saying? I can play point guard. I can do a lot. So I've been trying like it's just hard to like put all the knowledge in somebody's head and actually make them like believe what I'm saying is gonna work. Like if some people be like, man, you know what I'm saying, they be like, whatever, you know what I'm saying? But then when I show them, they're like, oh, why what made you think that there? I said, I just told you. I told you he's baiting me left, so I'm gonna go left. I'm fast. I'm gonna go left. He's gonna have to once I blow past him, he's gonna be hard as shit trying to recover. I'm snatching it back. Now he's out my sight. Now I can do whatever I want. It's certain stuff.
That like IQ is like hard to find like nowadays.
Yes, like, that was another problem we had. Like we couldn't learn any plays. That's why if you see us out there and we just winging it, we are because nobody knew the plays, bro. We would go over the plays, niggas playing around. I'm like, bro, there's time. Like I joke around a lot, bro. So it was like, bro, there's times to joke around and there's times to lock in. So this is when you lock in. I'm sitting here. I'm like, we'll run. Yeah, I'm trying to think of a play. We'll run this. Niggas be like, what? Or inbound plays. They'd be like, what are we doing? What? I'm like, bro, get the ball in. Like, bro, we can't run anything. And then they complain, like, I get face guarded, obviously, and then there's nobody. They're like, oh, what do we do? Oh, we had plays for it, but you niggas don't know it. So it's like, what do you expect me to do? I'm running around in circles trying to get the ball. My shit blinking like it's 2K. I'm like, God damn, I'm tired of shit by the time I get the ball. I got this African nigga, he all in my mid like just slapping me. I'm like, come on, man. And everybody looking at me crazy. They looking at me crazy because I can't do anything. Bro, I ran around for 15 seconds to get the ball.
Exactly. So y'all just out there playing park.
Bro,
huh?
We was out there, yes, bro. We was out there doing whatever, bro. We was out there drawing. Like eventually at the end of it, it was too late. We already lost a lot of games. So it's like they actually started buying in and it just started working. Because at first we started playing. Our defenses he wanted to play man full court all game. Shit wasn't gonna work. It was dead. That was fucking dead, bro. It was fucking dead. That lasted about 5 games. Like, bro, nobody guards on our team like that, bro. Like, you have to have black. I don't want to be racist, but you gotta have some black athletes that's just gonna be like, you're not going nowhere past me, bro. I'm not doing that, and I gotta score 20. No, I'm not doing that, bro. I'm not. I'm sagging back. Here, come to me. Come on, you gotta come back here. Pick them right 3-point line, and I'm cool. I'm not guarding 94 feet, bro.
Yeah.
We played a team like that, Virginia Wesleyan, bro. They play like that. They got all black players that were 6'2", just running. Soon they get tired, tag in.
It take a special kind of. It definitely take a special kind of mentality to like guard somebody 94 feet. Like,
bro, they didn't get no help. But it was just all ISO, just me against you. But we were busting. It was actually busting their ass, but they had to start helping. But they just don't have. You get beat, you coming out the game. Next man come in. You get beat, you out the game. You got to wait another 5 minutes. I'm like, damn. I imagine that. I ain't guarding that long, bro. I don't like defense that much. That's just training, bro. That's training, bro. I'll get my, you know what I'm saying? I'll get my little stills. I'll be like, act like I'm there, late contest. Cool, but I ain't doing that. Hey, where you going? Where you going? Nope. That ain't me.
Not that Pat Bev shit, bro.
Yeah, I'm not that Pat Bev. I'm not doing that, bro. That's doing way too much, bro. Doing way too much. See, my theory is that I'm going to cancel you out anyway. My matchup's going to cancel out. If you get, if you're getting 20, I'm getting 20. So that's canceled out. That's 0-0. Or I'm gonna get a positive. Like that's what I'll be thinking. Like, I'm just going to cancel you out. That's my defense. You might have 25, but I'm gonna have 30. So you still lost the battle. It's all right. It's all right, bro. Yeah, bro. That's all I got for them.
All right, bro. Well, we wanted to thank you for taking your time out your day to come kick it with us on the pod.
Anytime, man. I'll be back whenever you guys want me back. I ain't doing nothing, bro. Whenever y'all need another guest, my black ass will be right back here. That shit.
For sure, bro. Tell the people where they can find you at everywhere.
I got my Instagram is _K21B_. I'm on TikTok now. I'm on TikTok. I fell into it, quarantine, K Sweat 21. And then my YouTube channel, got some good content up there. It's KX Sweat. Got a new video dropping tonight, so everybody just go check that out.
Everybody go ahead, follow my man, subscribe to him on YouTube, go
Yes,
like
please.
his TikToks and shit.
Oh, that's true.
Thank you, my guys.
All right, thank you.
Appreciate it, bro.
Bye.
Got you, my boy. Tay, have a good one.
That was a good John.
That was a good John.
I didn't want to stop and ask him questions because he was just going, and I was like, okay,
Yeah,
yeah.
he was one of the people. He's one of them type of people you don't got to direct to it.
Not at all.
Definitely don't got to direct to it. We about to get into.
You definitely appreciate him for coming on, but
Yeah.
let's get into these work stories, y'all. Kate got some crazy work stories that she want to tell y'all about from that y'all were talking about last week.
Yeah, I mean, I honestly think anyone in customer service would have like wild ass stories because the type of people that come in are just so rude. Like it honestly baffles me that some people think it's okay to talk to others that way. Like, yeah, I really appreciate you coming at me over shit that's not my fault. Love it.
So like,
I'm trying to
think of like a time that like really pissed you off, like some shit like that.
Okay, all right. So one of the biggest ones that comes to mind is at the other place that I used to work at, this other body shop, and it was like first thing in the morning, and at every body shop you're on a direct repair program with certain insurance companies, not all of them, like whatever. So one of our bigger ones was Geico, and we had a customer come in, and they come in by appointment. So this guy was at least like half hour, 45 minutes early to his appointment, and he just bust open the door, and I'm at the first desk up front, and he's like, is that my Tahoe out front? And I went, I'm sorry, what? And he's like, is that my Tahoe out front? And I went, okay, so that's how we're gonna do this. All right, cool. And I was like, sir, I'm sorry, but I don't know what you're talking about. Like, do you have an appointment? Are you coming in to drop off? I'm assuming like that you're getting into a rental and everything. And he was like, yeah, I have an appointment at, like 9 a.m. or whatever it was. He was like, and I called about a rental car, and he's just going off. And I mean, screaming at me, talking to me like I'm the biggest piece of shit, slowing things down as if I'm like special and can't understand him. And I was like, okay. I said, well, one, I don't know what you're talking about. I don't work for Enterprise, so I don't know what kind of deal you had set up with them about the Tahoe. I'd be more than happy to call for you and get it all figured out and whatever. I said, but I don't work for Enterprise, as right here, my shirt does not say Enterprise. So I don't know how you would expect me to know this. And he was just like, well, can you call them? And like, he was just the most ignorant fuck. And I cannot stand people like that. Like, don't go off on me because you talked to another company and had an arrangement set up. Like, that was between you and them, not me and them or me, you and them. Like, I wasn't a part of this. I did not know. So don't come at me for me not knowing something. Like, that shit pisses me off so much.
Gabe, what's your worst one?
It wasn't me directly. So last summer, or I think it was like summer 18. Yeah, it was right before I took a semester off school. I was doing something different. Like, I was in impound. So it was my first week on the job. I was training. So I was just like watching everything and learning how to do it and everything like that. So I was just like behind the counter or whatever, observing. So then somebody came in and their car had gotten towed or whatever. And like, so when your car gets towed or impounded, you gotta have like a certain list of things. It's your license, registration, and proof of insurance. So I guess they didn't have it, or they didn't have everything they needed, and like the situation escalated it. And the lady that was handling it, first of all, it's two women. So situations between women sometimes tend to flare a little bit quicker. She called the lady that was working the window a bitch. Like, and then like the lady I work with, she was like, "Who the fuck you talking to?" Like she got real gangster real quick. And then like she was about to come out the door. So then like our security person that was working there like had to come in and restrain. It was crazy. Like I'm like, wow, like these people really come in here. Like the shit is your fault, bro. Like I just don't get like how you could like come in and like the whole 6 months I was doing that, it was just like a lot. People would just come in like with attitudes and shit like that. Like, so me, like I didn't really have to do like a lot of window work, but I would like kind of start people up on the process and like take in the information, make the copies and stuff like that. And like I saw the type time that people was on like before they even spoke, you know what I mean? Or the people who would call before they came in, like the people who would call and be like, "Is my car here?" And like I just kind of knew like what type time they would be on, so I would just act accordingly. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Okay. I don't think I've like ever like really been in like bad like work situation. I don't think like I had like shitty like kids I had to like watch and everything like that. And like my boss was like crazy about that. But like besides that, like I've never had no one like be like really disrespectful. Besides like the kids, obviously, but like they like
I mean, they kids.
Yeah. So like they don't
Yeah.
really, like understand.
Yeah, I worked with kids for one summer, and then I realized like that's just not what I want to do ever. so I just got heavy with the intern game.
Yeah.
It was.
I mean, customer service is definitely like a special kind of place.
I think it's something
I really do think that everyone should have to work in customer service for bare minimum like 6 months. Like, and I mean like absolute bare minimum.
It builds character.
Definitely
it
builds
does.
character.
Like you learn how to deal with people, how to handle situations. It does definitely build character.
Yeah, you don't understand what those people are going through until you actually are one of them, or like you in that environment and you see everything that goes on. Like it's really it's funny like how much stuff just happens in the workplace over time. So if we want to shift gears a little bit, I know I had something that I wanted to bring to light this week for the pod and the audience, because I'm sure they can relate to it. And that thing is like stagnant friendships, I guess I can call it that, or just like outgrowing a relationship that you in. You know what I mean? Like I feel like people don't know when to like get out of a friendship. You know what I mean?
Yeah, like so like I would say like people that, so who are you talking about? Like people that like don't really mean anything?
People that just like stay in friendships. Like it gets to a certain point where you outgrow somebody or they outgrow you, and like y'all just sticking around just for the sake of friendship, or because like oh like no new friends, this is my day one. Like me, I know like I don't keep anybody around me that we can't do stuff for each other, like, or we can't benefit each other. You know what I mean? Like it's getting to a certain point where like your friends have to be like on the same mission as you, and not like they gotta like do the same thing as you, but like you can't be like the only person with goals in a friendship once you get to a certain point in life. You know what I mean?
Yeah.
Like you gotta, like the people I want around me is like people like that want better for themselves and like to take off in life. Like I don't want people that's just like that want to be average around me. Like, you know what I mean?
Because
like,
that brings you down, and like that makes you feel like they make you feel like, oh, like why are you doing so much work? Like I don't need to do all that and all this other shit like that.
Yes, first of all, there's nothing wrong with being like the average everyday person. You know what I mean? Like, is nothing wrong with that. It's just not. It's not for me.
You really believe that?
Huh?
You really believe that?
I mean, if that's your prerogative, you know what I'm saying, you wanna just be like a everyday person, like have at it. That's it's not for me. I'm not gonna judge you for it, but I know I can't have you around me if you don't want to be great. Like I understand like if you got ambitions and you striving every day and maybe you don't end up where you want to be, all right, fine. But at least like you working for something. You know what I mean?
Mm-hmm.
But like and and I'm the type of person like I'm very loyal. So like I'll like stay with my friends through anything like when I see like that they really trying in life. Like I'm not
Yeah.
going like I'm the type of person that keep a small circle. I'm mostly friends with like the same people that I've been friends with since high school, which is rare. Um, but I do think that I have a good group of friends. I only got like 5 to 8 people that's like true that I truly call my friend. You know what I mean? Like friendship to me is a big deal. Like I'm not a friendly person. Everybody who knows me knows that I'm not a friendly person. So
Oh,
like
are we
if
in
That's
that
not a bad
circle?
thing though.
Are we in
huh?
that circle? I said,
Eat
are
a
we in
dick.
that circle?
Eat a dick.
We better fucking be.
y'all know where y'all are. I mean, if you in my circle, you wouldn't have to ask. You know what I mean? Like
Yeah.
they those people know who they are. But
But I feel like what you're trying to get at is like I feel like males, no offense to females out there, males don't really outgrow like like males. Like it's not
Friends
really that
as
big.
much.
Like they're friends. Like I feel like you
Yeah.
just like stop having time for each other. But I feel like girls like Kayla, you can probably speak on this. Like girls, like if you feel like you're outgrowing like another person, they take offense to that. Like they're like, I don't know.
Yeah.
That's from what I see.
No. I was literally just talking about this, I think yesterday, about how like my circle of friends is literally like girl wise is so small because over, the past like 4 years since everyone's really been going to college, like people have changed or, they're just they found new friends in college. So it's just like,
yeah,
fuck you, like girls are very quick to just like get new friends. And even if they do decide to stay friends with like their older friends that they've known for a while, they kind of, I feel like, I don't want to say take advantage of them, but kind of, like they're like, oh, she'll always be there for me. So like I
hmm
don't have to make time for her or talk to her as much or see her. And, you know, whatever the case may be, which I think is still kind of fucked up. Like, it doesn't matter how long you guys have been friends, like, you still have to make time for each other and put in the effort. Like what we talked about last week. Like, every type of relationship requires effort, especially friendships. Like, I don't know.
I feel like
That's,
with dudes, it's like sometimes like you may be friends for a while, but like I don't think that should always matter. Like if you at two different places in your life, then you at two different places in your life. Like everybody don't
yeah.
have the same experiences in life, and that's okay. But like you know what I mean. Sometimes people just and you definitely see it like once you like leave high school and you get into real life. It's not just about going to college or whatever, but like once you get out of that like the small arena of like being a kid, I guess, like people start to go their different ways and everything like that.
Hmm.
And like even me personally, like
And that's fine.
even me, like I definitely like outgrew a group of people that I was hanging around with when I was like younger. Like I thought these was gonna be my niggas like for life, but things happen. Like
Yeah.
everybody is not as cool as you assume them to be with you. But like I said,
Hmm.
it is what it is.
It is what it
And that's
is.
my thing.
Shit
Is that
happens,
like
man.
if you guys outgrow each other and you don't want to be in like if you don't want to be friends with someone else, like it does, like, how do I say this? So it doesn't matter how long you guys have been friends, like if you outgrow the other person and you're like, hey, you know what, like this friendship's just not really working, it's stagnant, like it's,
Yeah.
whatever, we're each doing our own thing, then just end the friendship. Like there's
Sometimes the shit
nothing
just
wrong
fall
with
off.
that. Oh yeah, absolutely. But like I don't know. I feel like people are scared to be like, oh, well, I've known them for so long. Like, I don't want to
Yeah.
not be friends with them. But it's like, if you genuinely, like, don't miss seeing them for like, I haven't seen them in like 6 months or whatever, but like, I'm still chilling. Like, I don't really miss them, or you guys just completely outgrow each other in general, then that's fine. Like, that's perfectly fine. It happens,
Yeah, like I know shit. Me and Josh ain't seen each other in 2 months, and like we attached at the hip all the time. Like
I know.
So like it's weird.
You miss me?
Huh?
You miss me?
No, I hate you.
Oh, all right.
I actually hope you get the Rona.
No, fuck you.
Damn, all that?
It's like no. Low key, we probably all already had it.
Probably. I really think I did. Like I really believe that. But that's a completely different.
We definitely had it.
You done? Y'all got anything else to say? I said what
I mean,
I'm good.
I think people shouldn't be scared of like taking the next step in life, and if the whoever not trying to like come with you or be supportive on your journey, bro, let it go, bro. We doing positivity only, bro. Like because a lot of times what will happen, like when you become stagnant with a friend, is like it becomes like low key a lot of tension. Like they'll have like some harboring animosity because they all the time might not like where you going. Shit, sometimes you might not like where they going, but sometimes you really just gonna have to cut your losses and just do what's right for you, man. Because at the end of the day, you always got to take care of number one. You know what I mean? At this time in our lives, because I know like a lot of the people who listen is like in our same age group. So I'm talking to y'all like this time in your life, it's really about being selfish. Don't let nobody tell you that being selfish is wrong right now, because you really don't have anybody that you need to make sacrifices for but yourself. You know what I mean? So
damn right.
that's how I feel about it. Like you could call me selfish. Like I know I'm an asshole, I'm arrogant or whatever, but it is what it is. Like
you gotta do what's right. You gotta do right by you. There's nothing wrong with being selfish. Like you let people. If you keep doing shit for other people, you're not gonna like your life.
You can't be great without a little bit of selfishness and narcissism, bro. I believe that.
Exactly.
I really believe that.
And I agree with what you said. Like now's the time to do it before like you really have to venture out into the world and really get your life going and get married, have kids, whatever it is you're choosing to do with your life. Just like now's the time to really focus on you before you have to focus on a whole bunch of other shit.
Life definitely hits you fast. So like before it hits you, you got to make sure like you lived how you want to live and all that, bro. And like you got to definitely just like keep the right circle around you, bro. And everybody that you might be cool with or they not your friend, bro. Niggas be fake, showing fake ass love out here. Like that's not the type of situation you want to be in. Like you gotta also be able to judge people's character. You know what I mean? Like people if you pay attention, people gonna show you who they really are over time.
Yeah.
And a lot of people choose to ignore it, but just pay attention to the people you got around you because they'll show you who they really are.
Big facts.
You know what I mean?
Yeah.
All right.
So we want to move.
All right, let's move on. All
right, we got everything out the way that we wanted to talk about seriously. So now we about to move on to the funnies.
All right, let's hurry up and get into this shit. I don't want no smoke with Kayla's parents. She got
dinner soon.
Facts. I don't want no smoke. All right, DaBaby. Y'all want to hear about it? Yes, no. Y'all care?
I care.
Kayla.
Yeah, go for it.
So DaBaby.
Yeah, go.
Your man got into trouble again. So out in Vegas, he fought a sprinter van. A sprinter
driver. He has a sprinter van, bro. It's the Ben Sprinter.
And he got into trouble again, basically. So
listen.
It was back in November, right, or some shit like that.
Yeah, it was back in November. DaBaby I don't know. He just need different people around him.
Bro, I think I just think he's going through shit, bro.
Because like first of all, he should have never had no direct contact with the driver.
Exactly.
Somebody should have been handling that. Like you got people that come with you on the road like your road managers, for the simple
That's
fact.
what they're for.
Yeah, that's what they for. They handle everything administratively for you, so you don't have to end up in these situations. But yeah, he definitely going through something. Like if you think about it, like my man really just went from being in the hood, chilling, to like being a superstar, like an international superstar, a household name, bro. He's a household name. He went from like Lil John from Charlotte to nigga, that's DaBaby, nigga. like it's crazy.
Literally though.
Like his came up like it was so fast. Like he wasn't. I don't think he was really prepared for superstardom.
Nah, I don't think so
Definitely
either.
not. I feel. Yeah.
All right.
Like that's a lot for someone to take in.
Exactly.
Yeah.
Especially someone then like who's had to go through everything. Like he shot somebody, he had to shoot somebody, he had to.
Yeah.
All that. And he's straight from the hood. Like he not.
My man might need like 2-3 years of just therapy after that, bro.
No shit though. All right. Adele. Yes, no.
Some Adele. Hold on. Let me just say real quick. I hate y'all niggas. Cause the other day on Twitter, I'm looking at the timeline. And y'all just now noticing Adele was bad. Adele been bad for like 10, however long she been out, that's how long she been bad. Y'all been trying. Mm-hmm. Don't jump on the train now. Talk to my baby crazy. You feel me? And I see, is it people hating on her because she lost weight now? I think I saw some hate.
I don't know. I didn't see any hate.
I think I did see like a few things about it. Yeah. They were just like, why? Like, did she think she had to lose that much weight? And like that and the other thing.
Is it the fat bitches that be mad?
Probably. Honestly.
No offense. No offense to the big bitches, bro. But some of y'all be mad, bro. Some of y'all just be outraged when people.
Big bitches. You the main one.
Oh no. Of course, I love me a big bitch. But they be mad. They be mad when the people like lose weight, or not when people lose weight, but like when people say they like a certain body type. It's preference. Like you can't be mad about the beauty standards when that's just preference, bro. Like that's all it is. I don't know. Stop hating. Step your cookies up.
No, I feel like that's just like a whole like different topic in itself too.
Yeah, like body image, shit like that.
Mm-hmm. Yeah, that's definitely just like a whole nother conversation.
For sure. Like that's a deep dive that that a lot of people probably not ready for.
No, but I know exactly when we should do that.
When?
So not next week's episode since we'll be with Colin, but the one after that.
Oh, okay. We could talk about body posy. Yes. Oh. Can we just get at all the feminists then? Because I hate them.
All right. Baby from Utah drives to LA to buy Lambo. Y'all care? Y'all don't?
We can keep it moving.
Keep it moving. All right. Horace Grant.
Yes.
Not eating after bad games.
Bro, I know Keith just touched on it.
Yeah, y'all can get
Keith just touched on it when he was in the interview and everything like that. But yo, I want to know why these niggas was out here letting Michael Jordan treat them the way they was treating, like the way he was treating them. Like he was like out here sucker punching people. Like where they do that at? Like that's not the way you lead. Like I just like if that was me, Mike had to see me. Like if you gonna tell the flight attendant not to give me my plate, best believe I'm taking your food, and you're not gonna say nothing about it because I'll smack the shit out you, Mike. You could be Mike. I don't. First of all, I'm the type of person where I don't care who you are. Like I'm the type of person you gotta earn their respect, earn my respect, and in turn I'm gonna earn your respect. But we not gonna be sitting here. You're not gonna be sitting here just disrespecting me off rip like I'm not a grown man. You feel me? Like that's not how it's gonna be. We gonna have at the least we're gonna have an amicable working relationship. That's not what that sounded like. Mike was out here like being abusive to these niggas. He was a bully, bro. One thing
I'm letting somebody take my food away from me if I'm
as a grown man, bro. Come on now. And one thing about me is, bro, I hate bullies, bro. Like that's anything to be doing. Like come on, bro, grow up. Like, I understand, like, you the leader and you like want to motivate niggas, but that's not cool. Like, that's not the way. Like,
no.
Like you trying to demasculate a grown man. Like, what type of time you on? Did you feel like powerful after that? Like,
yeah, like
I
feel
like
good about yourself being like that.
I really feel like from watching this whole doc, like Michael Jordan had like this inferiority complex that manifested itself in the like verbal abuse of his teammates and shit like that, and the people,
we'll
around the organization.
Michael Jordan, a section for you to talk about your whole. They come last episode next week.
Also, if I'm just gonna finish this segment off by saying, fuck Mike, he not the GOAT, he a bitch, and he got his dad killed.
All right, 6ix9ine, your boy. Yeah.
That's not my boy.
No, bro, come on. So let's talk about. All right, so this is what happened. So 6ix9ine got out.
We all know what happened, bro. You don't gotta introduce
it,
bro.
I'm gonna give everyone insight. And his song dropped Friday, and he went on live on Friday, and he had 2 million viewers in his live.
That broke the record, right?
Broke the record, yeah. By like,
I think somebody said he broke the record like 4 times over.
Yeah, something like that. The record was only like a couple thousand, something like that.
Also, Meek fell into his trap too.
Yeah, Meek fell in the trolling trap.
I don't know why Meek keep on doing this.
What you mean? He's supposed to, though. Like,
no, you don't got to speak on it, bro.
Bro, that's not cool what he doing.
That don't got nothing to do with that. That don't have nothing to do with
me. Okay, bro, but he can't.
Not.
Well, he can't let niggas know that's cool, bro. To do.
I feel like cool, bro. Right now, Meek is on the path that's even great. Like the path that Meek is on, like he too his platform is too elevated for him to be like worrying about that. Like that man not taking food off your plate, Meek. Like don't even worry about it, bro. We know,
bro. He actually been to jail, bro. He couldn't rat on nobody, get more time out. He did his time and he got out. Even if he wasn't supposed to do the time, bro, that's fucked up. If he thinks that the bull who came into the country and was supposed to be out here like gang banging and all this stuff and giving money to the gang and stuff, and he's the one who got, and he ratted to get out of time and said that he's gonna get COVID.
I understand. Like, all right, we don't snitch. You know what I'm saying? That's the code and everything like that. But to my understanding, non-Trey, they also broke the code a little bit. But I think there's just like a larger issue when it comes to gang culture, especially black gang culture, because it's a lot of like black gang culture is not organized the way like you see like the Mexican cartels. Like that's militaristic. Like the mob, that shit militaristic. Like you never see that type of shit, but you only see it with like black gangs, and I feel like it's because everybody got their own agenda. You know what I mean? Like first of all, I'm gonna put some of the blame on them because these is real street niggas that allow him to join, not even join the gang, because we don't know if he was a real member, but he was sitting in on like staff meetings and shit like that. Like he knew everything. Like they let him put that front. You know what I'm saying? Like, so I just think like everything is not on him, and he did make some points. I'm not saying what he did was right, but he made some points when he said like they did a lot of shit that was unloyal to him too. So he felt like, all right, fuck it. Like these not my real niggas. Like,
but he should have never been with them though.
I mean, he could have been with them because like it's a lot of rappers out here that like got gang affiliations, but they don't. He could have did it a different way because I truly believe that like he could have got popping without saying all that gang shit. Like, just if he was just running around like just
all his songs are about gang shit though.
Yeah, but I think I don't know. Like some of his shit slap. Like I don't even listen to the words in his shit.
All his shit is gang shit. That's all I'm gonna say. That's how I'm gonna finish this. All his shit is gang shit. And without him saying Treyway and all that shit, niggas wouldn't have even fucked with him.
I feel like this is just a longer conversation. But I saw this coming. I definitely saw this coming. Like when from the moment like he snitched, I'm like, all right, he gonna do 2 years max.
Maybe Colin want to talk about this next week.
Yeah, but yeah, I just saw it coming. I don't know why. And a lot of y'all niggas' favorite rapper is not as solid as they say either, because they definitely be out here. They go to jail and then come back a few months later, like when they should at least do a few years. That's all I'm saying. I'm not accusing nobody of nothing. But hey, I'm not saying nothing.
Favorite thing of the week, y'all? Cutting you off, Gee. We on a time restraint, bro.
My fault.
All right.
Favorite thing?
Probably my favorite thing is probably wrapping up classes and just being done with the semester. I'm over it.
I feel you.
Probably my favorite thing.
Keep.
You guys?
I don't think I had one this week. Yeah, probably the same thing. Wrapping up, getting done with the school year. It was definitely a trying year for sure. Well, trying semester for sure. But yeah, that's pretty much it.
Mine's probably GTA Online. Found out about how hot that is, and I'm on that every single day now. So if y'all play that shit, add me on Xbox and I'll get that shit popping.
All right, y'all. That's all the time we have for this week. We'll see y'all next week. We have a very special episode. We're gonna be doing a joint podcast with our man Colin. So look out for that.
I'm hyped.
Y'all have a great day, a great week, and we'll catch y'all next time.
Peace.
Bye.